Meet Robert Randall, hard-working teacher.
This sort of business shouldn't be allowed. This is professional wrestling.
Dedicated vice principal.
Oh, no! I think he's going to hit the masked maniac.
And devoted father, who moonlights as a professional wrestler.
My father's an animal.
I have a job, and these are my friends. But you both got to keep this a secret.
Can work it out. Giving in is so hard. Love is that day where there's a will, there's a way. And if we only knew how. Learning to rock, learning to laugh, learning to fight through these tears that bring us closer together. Learning to rock, learning to
And tonight he's fighting that ambassador of pain, Ivan Koloff. And there's the first strike that caught Koloff off guard. And there's another. Ladies and gentlemen, Koloff is dazed. He's pinned. And Koloff breaks free. And escapes out of the ring. Paul Jones is over with some advice, and Koloff is clearly upset with that sneak attack. I don't know if I've ever seen him so disturbed. With a Russian boot to the midsection. An elbow slam, and the old Harris suplex. And another. And Ivan is just throwing his opponent around the ring. Jim and Tony, how does the human body withstand that abuse? Ivan moves in for the iron leg drop. And a power slam to the head. Nothing seems to hurt Koloff. And there's another brutal blow to the midsection. Koloff is merciless tonight. There's Koloff patented killer Cossack neck crunch to the ropes. This match is almost history, folks. Oh. And there's a slam into the turnbuckle. A brutal chop. And another one. And another slam into the turnbuckle. Koloff is being warned from pulling hair. There's another blow to the midsection. Holy humanity, ladies and gentlemen. Ivan Koloff has turned his opponent's ribcage into a breakfast cereal. Snap, crackle, and pop. Koloff is a chain, and they're strangling him now. Paul Jones has the referee straight up in the corner, and Koloff is taking full advantage of the situation. And have you ever seen a shoulder blade stick out that far? We're talking hat rack here, folks. Pulling his hair. Oh, a body slam, another body slam. Koloff is climbing on the top rope. This looks like the famous Russian dive bomb slam. Oh, it's a brutal fall. And now Koloff makes the pin. It's all over. And once again, Ivan Koloff, the Russian bear, has set last note on its ass note.
You know, Ivan, you could have won that match 5 minutes sooner if you'd used my famous nuclear neck jerk.
Now, Cheetah, how does it go?
Well, first you need a neck. Easy.
You all right, Jerry? Fine, fine. I'm sure I'll get used to chewing with my tonsils.
Well, that look easy enough. Let me give shot.
No.
Add a little something extra.
Please, I'm a doctor, not a patient.
I like Cheetah.
Which one do you like, Jerry?
Gosh, you know that rope's so nice. It's hard to choose.
Well, better finish the poker game later. The match is starting in a half hour.
You guys had better leave by the back door, since I'm the only normal person who knows that Robert's the masked maniac. You're right, I'm not that normal.
Robert, thank you for letting us change here while they're fumigating the locker room. You know, it's a 2-hour drive to the arena from my lair.
Oh, thanks, Comrade Maniac.
Yeah. Thanks, Robert.
Oh, Jerry, I'm sorry. You want me to put your neck back where it belongs?
No. But maybe send somebody over later to spoon-feed me through my nose. Hi, guys.
Dad, what happened to Jerry?
Poker whiplash. Very rare. Helen, what's wrong with Mark?
He's in love again. Very unrare.
Mark? Mark! This isn't love. This is a lobotomy. Well, who is she?
Well, she's new at school, but she's like all the rest of them. 2 dimples, no pimples, and a major case of the simples.
Is that right, Mark?
Huh? Yeah. I haven't spoken to Leslie in 10 minutes. I better go phone her.
Boy, does that bring back memories. The pitter-patter of tiny teenage hormones and heat.
Really, Dad? How gross. Pitter-patter.
Look, it came in the mail today from England. Letter from your mother.
Really? She wrote back that fast?
See you later, honey.
Well, wait a minute. Don't you want to hear what she has to say?
No. It's your letter. It's personal. Private. It is none of my business. I just can't figure out how she goes to law school and works in a pub.
Dad?
All right, so I steamed it open. Sue me.
Mark, I got a letter back from Mom already. You should write one now.
Good idea. Dear Leslie.
Mark.
Okay, you're right. Dearest, darling Leslie. Well, Leslie, that was some kiss.
Yeah, my ears are still ringing.
That's a shock.
Captain Hunk. Robert, what else could you possibly be doing on a Saturday night? You could have a petite bottle of Dom Perignon et moi. How does that sound?
French.
Robert, let me be honest. I liked you since college. What does a girl have to do to get you interested?
Carol, you're wrong. I am interested in you.
I like this.
But as a friend.
This I don't like. Robert, I'm offering you my life. I'm offering you my heart, my soul, my nude feelings.
You have a nude feeling?
Well, no, but I have some aluminum foil and some scotch tape.
Let me get back to you on that.
Well, don't wait too long. After all, there's a lot of fish in the sea.
Well, I'll buy you a rod.
Yeah. Just the father I wanted to speak to.
How much do you need?
No. See, it's about Leslie.
Well, how much does she need?
No. See, I invited her to dinner. Is that all right?
Oh, that's fine. I'm excited to meet her.
Oh, great. But please, this is important to me, so try and be on your best behavior.
Oh, no problem. Tell you what. Tonight I'll eat out of the plate instead of the feed bag.
So, what kind of a dinner did you prepare for Mark and his latest strawbette?
One of my specialties, fettuccine alla Randall, with white wine sauce, mushrooms, and a sprinkle and dash of Dijonais.
That sounds fantastic.
It better be. I slaved over that hot microwave for 22 seconds.
Well, I made a nice cold pitcher of iced tea.
You a little cool for iced tea?
Oh, it's not to drink. It's to throw on them when they start to heat up and grope each other.
And why don't you give your brother a break? You know, one day you're going to grow up and fall in love and act exactly the same way.
Dad, if that ever happens to me, you have my permission to commit me to the home for the incurably yucky.
You know, you and Mark are growing up so fast, I just wish your mother could be to enjoy it.
So do I, Dad.
Dad, this is Leslie. Leslie, this is Dad.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Randall.
Don't let him intimidate you, Leslie. Even though he's the size of a shopping mall, he's pretty mellow. And this is my sister Ellen. She's not even pretty.
I assume you'll both be sitting in the same chair?
Honey, why don't you go get our dinner?
And grab your doggy bowl while you're at it. You can join us tonight.
Hey, let's sit down and get better acquainted.
Darling?
Thank you, Marky.
Thank you, Marky.
Gentleman's duty. Yo, Ellen, shake a leg with that grub. Just can't get good help nowadays.
So, Leslie, who's your teacher in school?
Oh, Miss Dixon. She's really great.
Oh, Carol. Yeah, she's the kind of teacher that puts that extra effort into getting just a little closer to you. Oh, dinner.
Will Mark be requiring his bib tonight?
Right. We'll ring you when we require dessert. So, Dad, isn't this the most wonderful girl you've ever met?
Oh, I think she's terrific. Welcome to the family, Leslie.
Thanks, Mr. Randall. You're all pretty terrific, too. And I'm just crazy about Mark.
Well, that makes two of us.
Salad, anyone? Mark, can I talk to you for a minute?
Leslie, you could talk to me for hours. Beat it, Bill.
It's kind of hard for me to say Mark, but I have to say it.
It's okay, Leslie. Listen, I know exactly how you feel. I feel the same way.
You want to dump me, too? Yeah, Bruno wants me to be his girlfriend now.
Bruno? You mean that Hulk whose knuckles drag on the ground when he walks?
Marky happens to be the captain of the football team.
Leslie, what happened? I thought we were so great.
So did I. It was one of the longest relationships I ever had.
It was 2 days.
I'll treasure the memories.
Oh, no.
You know, Randall, I do not approve of these sordid relationships at school. But I must say, you two make a perfect couple.
The Maniac and Flair are dancing around the ring. Ric Flair's got the Masked Maniac pinned. That's right, folks. And that's it.
What do you think of your old man, honey?
Adoption comes racing to my lips.
Hey, Killer, how you doing? Hey, listen, I made your favorite meal, top sirloin steak. Come on.
Oh, Dad, forget the steak. Just give me the knife.
Oh, come on, Mark. You'll meet somebody else. Somebody who deserves you. I mean, why shouldn't you? After all, you're good-looking, bright, sensitive. What am I saying?
Mark, sit down and eat something. You'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Gee, maybe I'll get lucky and a piece of steak will get stuck in my throat and I'll choke to death.
Ellen, cool it.
Forget her, Mark. She was shallow, fickle, vacuous.
Stop it. I love that in a woman.
Hello, Jerry. Robert. Yeah, how's the neck? Oh, good. Listen, we got a problem over here. You being a psychologist, I thought you could help. No, Jerry, I don't have sexual problems. It's Mark. Yeah. Well, his girlfriend dumped him, and we can't seem to snap him out of it. Great. Okay, Jerry. Thanks. Bye.
How do I feel? Well, I feel cheated, used, mutilated, humiliated, ignored. I feel like Pat Sajak.
You're healthy, Mark. That's good.
Well, then why do I feel so sick?
Sick is good, too.
I feel like I've got nothing left to live for.
That's not good. But it could be worse. You could have something to live for, but be dead.
I don't think this is going to work for me, Jerry.
That's because we're just getting started. Now, this could take a full year of intensive psychotherapy to work through.
A year?
If we're lucky.
Well, will I at least feel better then?
Who knows? But I'll be able to afford my new gun.
Jerry, you're nuts.
Good, good. More anger. Now go with it.
Go where?
Tell me how you feel about Leslie.
Well, she dumped me. After 2 days, she just up and dumped me for no reason.
Okay. Oh, that's depressing. And I know depressing. Oh, I see it every day, Mark. They come to me from all walks of life. The rich and the poor, the tired and the old, the young and the restless. You're young. You've got youth. Vibrant. Time to burn, huh? Me, you say? Oh, I'm getting older by the second, Mark. There's another one. My best times are history. And they weren't very historical at that. Mark my words, Mark. Time is going to whiz by. You'll see. One morning, you'll wake up and discover all of your ties are too wide.
All right, Looney Tunes. Session is over.
We were just starting to get somewhere, Robert.
And you're getting out of here. Huh? Well, you can have a choice. You can go for the door or the wall.
Thanks for trying, Dad.
The nerve of that guy. And he calls himself a dedicated professional.
I bill at the end of the month.
You know, I just knew it. The perfect person to speak to about this has been under my nose all along.
Hey, who's that?
You.
Me?
Well, yeah. Mom left you.
Well, yeah.
Well, I know why she left. But why did she really leave us?
Well, first of all, you've got to realize that it wasn't because she didn't care about us. But in order to love other people, you have to learn to love yourself first.
You mean she didn't feel good about herself?
No, she didn't. You see, your mother and I were in school together before we got married. And that's when she won that scholarship to study in England. Man, you know, she was a brilliant student.
Brilliant student. So much for genes.
But she didn't accept the scholarship. You see, we loved each other so much, we got married. Then you and Ellen came along, and she had to put her dreams on hold.
I see.
And then my football career came to an end, and I had to have a job. And I decided on teaching, but that meant while I was going for my PhD, your mom had to go for her PhD.
PhD?
Paying hubby's tuition. She had to go back to work full time.
And raise Ellen and me. Boy, that must have been tough.
Well, it still is. Well, so when I got my degree and I started teaching, it was your mom's turn. That scholarship was still available.
I understand. She dumped you.
No. We made that decision together. But she's still gone. And I certainly know what it feels like to be left by the person you love.
Do you think she'll ever come back, Dad?
I hope so, son. I really hope so.
Well, I sure feel a lot better.
How so?
Well, I was only with Leslie for 2 days. You were with Mom for 19 years. It wasn't a dump. It was a burial at sea.
Well, thank you for your support.
Looks like I got a full house.
Look good. Oh, now that I look more closely, it is missing a few rooms.
What's that funny smell?
That is fresh air.
You know, I like playing cards at your house better. Smelled more like a locker room.
Dad, can we speak to you for a minute?
Sure. Excuse me, ladies.
See you in the ring, maniac.
Yes, Maniac fighting me. After I give him sickle, you see him in fracture ward. He just talks like that. Underneath all that, no heart.
Scat, we wrote another letter.
Yeah, we thought you might like to hear it.
I'd love to.
Okay, here goes. We know how hard you're working, and we miss you when you're not around. But we love what you're doing because you're doing it for us. And whatever you decide in the future, we'll always be proud of you. Sometimes we take you for granted, but trust us. We think about you all the time, and we love you very, very much.
How's it sound, Dad?
I think your mother will really enjoy that.
We didn't write it for her. We wrote it for you.
Me?